What's up, Panda dudes? Peter from Panda here. Hey, I bought this mini electric inflator. It's an air compressor, air pump. Looks kind of like a tube here. I thought I'd check it out because I was actually going to buy like this Dragon air pump that I saw on TV. But then I realized it's not, it's portable, but it's not cordless. I have air pumps that I use to fill up tires and soccer balls and things like that, but I always have to plug them in either the wall or in the accessory outlet in a car, and it's kind of annoying. It's just another thing you have to fire up and turn on in order to pump something up, and it's kind of a big pain. So I wanted something cordless, and I picked this up on Amazon. It was about $50. Looks like it comes with three little extra O-rings. Then it comes inside this. It's kind of heavy. It comes inside this box here, and there's the pump itself. Looks like wrapped up in bubble wrap, and it's not perfectly cylindrical. It's a little oblong, but it's pretty short, only about a foot long. Like I said, it's got some weight. Kind of a stainless steel tube housing, and then on this side you have a little LCD panel plus minus units, the port right there to power it up, and then a power button. And then if we flip it over on this side, I believe this is where you plug in your hose so that it pumps out the air on this direction. So I'm kind of assuming it takes in air up here and then pumps it through there. Past CE, carefully hot. I think it means it can get hot. And then inside, in this Airex, we have a little, like a fake velvet pouch that should fit that. So that's kind of nice. So you can store it. Looks like this is the hose that's going to plug into that one end. And I actually have a flat tire on my, lawnmower right now. So that's what I am going to use it for. And so one of these ends, I think, or one of these adapters should work for your standard tire Schrader valve. Looks like the O-rings are for the pieces here. So if they go bad or lose them, you can fix it. Looks like you also have a 12-volt charging cable, so if you want to charge it off your car, you can do that, or run it off the car, hopefully, too. And then you also have a standard outlet charging cable as well. 2-prong, and you can see right there the charging cable. So I'm going to go ahead and plug this sucker in and get it charged up, and then we'll go out and try to fill up some tires. When you're charging it, I plugged in the adapter here. A little green LED is showing up, and then as soon as I plug in the device here, that little green LED turns red. So I think that's indicating that it is charging. Now my guess is when it's fully charged, it actually might go back green again, which is kind of cool. Alright, so got a little charge on it. Now you can see here, I have the long hose, and it looks like it's going to just screw in here. I've got that O-ring on the end there, FYI. And so that's going to go in there. Looks like it just twists in. I kind of want to tighten that down a little bit. And then on this end, you have like a twist down for a Schrader valve. It also has this adapter here if you have a kind of a smaller one. So I'm not sure what I'll need quite yet, but we'll kind of hold off on that. Then it obviously has a needle for filling up sports balls, and then kind of this cap, which is typically used for inflating like air mattresses and things like that. You'll also notice here that there are two little LED lights. It might be a little hard to see, little white LED lights, so it should illuminate what you're pumping up. And the way it works is on this end you have a power button, charging port, the units, and then the adjustment. So what you end up doing here is if you turn it on, see if I can show you, turn on that button, you can see these lights are on now. So that means, all right, the unit has power, those lights are on, and then what you use is you hit this units button, and this will allow you to set pressure. In this case, it's going to set to 35 psi. Now, if I hit the power button again, it's going to start pumping. You have to hit it twice. I've got air coming out. And then I hit it to stop it. So what it'll do is it'll keep on pumping until it reaches that 35 psi, and then it's supposed to shut off, which is nice. It's cool to have that feature for sure on one of these pumps, especially when you're filling tires and you're not just kind of sitting there watching because it can take a while. and then it'll turn off, and then the lights are helpful, one, to illuminate, but then also to tell you if there's power on or off this thing. So let's see if we can fill up a tire with it. One more tire. It's pretty flat there, and I took off the cap, and it's kind of a standard tire. I think it's a Schrader valve, and it is threaded, obviously, for a cap, and then the hose from this pump actually threads right on there, so that's pretty nice. I can even hear it leaking some air as it's going to trip the valve, so tighten it up there. And now, the pump's a little upside down, but we can adjust that by going upside down ourselves. And hit the power button, hit the units button, look at the pressure again, 35 psi, and then hit the power button twice. And you can see there, showing 3.5 to 4 psi. So this might take a little while. Not a big tire, but certainly if you're a little low, you know, it's going to be nice to top off a car tire too. Now, like I said, no cords, no nothing plugged into this. This is all just on battery power. So that is really the unique and awesome thing about this pump, is that I don't have to start up my car, plug in the 12 volt cord, or plug it into an outlet. You know, a lot of the wireless or cordless air compressors out there require the pump to be plugged in. So this is the big advantage of it. I think for 45, 50 bucks, it's pretty nice to have one of these. Either on Panda. Get my Airex portable air compressor out.